How many of you had a really tough past 2, 3 days? I did. Raise your hands if you did. But I read somewhere that one of the ways to deal with stress is to shut up, where you don't complain about the stress, suit up, get dressed nicely, and show up. And every one of you here has done exactly that, even though you had a lot of stress, maybe in the past 2, 3 days. Like I have too. Actually, my phone got hacked 3 days ago. So, let us see how we manage to put it all together and do what we need to do when we need to do and become unshakable. Women have been feted, praised, admired, appreciated when they hold everything together. In fact, some women wear it like a badge of honor. They boast, oh, I'm balancing this, that, child, family, work, everything. But has anybody stopped and thought about the hidden cost of that so called strength of holding it all together? Let me tell you. We all know about Indra Nui. She's a story of strength beyond success, fantastic education, brilliant career. But in her book, she talks about the less visible cost. She talks about exhaustion. She talks about guilt of not being there for her children, not being there for her husband, for her parents. She talks about sleep deprivation. She talks about loneliness. We don't talk about that when we see successful people. We don't imagine they can ever be lonely. And most importantly, she talks about role conflict. She said, I was always running on empty, trying to be everything to everyone. This related very much to me because my story was very similar. I had a great education, great family, great everything. I was a great career, doing very well. And I was this invisible giver, giving to everybody, a restless prover, showing how great I am, angry perfectionist. What happened to me? I became a lonely sage. And in 2016, my physiology couldn't cope with the stress. I got cancer rectum grade 3. Then sense had to come into me. I had to prioritize my life and move from survival mode to thriving mode. Because in survival mode, the brain is trying to keep you safe. It's not meant to make you into a great person. Its primary job is to keep you safe. So what happens when we are in survival mode? We are candles melting and disappearing. Instead, we need to be oil lamps that burn bright. And the nervous system can be regulated to move from survival mode to healing. There are 4 pillars. One is regulation of the nervous system. Then the second is you reframe everything that's happening around you. Then you reconnect. And lastly, you reinvent. I have reinvented my life many times, right up to this ripe old age. So when you regulate, it's about looking after yourself. It's about self-care. Sleep, rest, pauses, boundaries, emotional processing, all of this is important because you cannot heal while you're living on emergency mode. The reframing happens when you recognize where you need to take action. And resilience automatically happens when you decide, I'm going to make a change. And you can always reframe pain because sometimes the obstacle is the way. You just have to get through it. Like I had to get through the cancer. It's very important at this time to show your vulnerability to people, to seek help, to reconnect, to understand that the human being is not meant to live alone and suffer alone. Yet many women hide in their misery. Open up, talk to people, ask for help. Because connection is not weakness, it's nervous system medicine. And last pillar of all this is to reinvent yourself. Find what most of us are either overfunctioning or we are rescuing everybody. We act as if we are women who never need help. But real resilience, you have to evolve. Because reinvention and resilience is about being flexible, not fragile. You bend, you endure, but you become. And don't confuse it with stoicism, which is about enduring endlessly no matter what. Resilience is about accepting where you are, being shaken, understand you can adapt, you can change, and you can become. So many women mistake resilience as prolonged endurance. It is adaptive nervous system flexibility. It is not enduring endlessly. It's learning how to recover, to adapt, and to love yourself and have self-compassion. So, recover, adapt, love yourself, and show compassion to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Many of us beat ourselves up no matter how much we are doing, whatever we're doing, particularly women do this. Because every one of us is built to last if we just decide to do so. You, every one of you were built to last, not to endure. All of us have to evolve every single day, not to survive, but to thrive. Get stronger from within because we are built to last, not to collapse. Thank you.